What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what it means to have your Mars falling in your partner's 7th house. So when someone's Mars falls into your 7th house, this can show a relationship that has a lot of passion, but also intensity. And it is the Mars person especially who brings that intensity into this relationship that the house person may need to adjust and adapt to. In fact, for the house person, this relationship could be what really teaches them to assert themselves more, as this connection with the Mars person especially can bring out that more assertive side in the house person. And the house person may find that they may need to stand up for themselves and stand up for their boundaries quite a lot in this connection. When it comes to their interactions with the Mars person, and the Mars person can be domineering at times in this connection. The Mars person, for one, is very direct in this connection, and they can play a very active role when it comes to how they show up in this connection. And they let the house person know pretty early on how they feel about the house person and what their intentions are in this connection. So for this reason, the house person does not have to be confused, worried, or question the intentions of the Mars person in this connection, which is something that the house person can really appreciate about the Mars person. The Mars person knows that they want to be with the house person, and they can be very quick when it comes to trying to get to a more committed point with the house person by making a proposal that can lead to some kind of commitment one way or another. Even though this overlay shows that there can be quite a few disagreements that can come up with this overlay, both of the partners are still very compatible, and they can have some really good communication as they really complement each other. The communication between these two partners progresses very quickly, and they really do complement each other because of this. And they just get on the same wavelength rather quickly. Based off of the traits that the Mars person has, the house person feels that the Mars person is somebody who fits their idea of an ideal and their desired partner. So the house person can be persuaded by the Mars person and won over by the Mars person, because the Mars person to the house person is exactly what the house person is looking for in a partner. Even though at times Mars, being the dominant personality that they are in this connection, can sometimes make the house person feel a bit overwhelmed. And at times the house person could not appreciate how the Mars person sometimes dismisses them a lot in this connection, which is usually a source of so many of their disagreements or the tension that can come up in this connection. And this is what really gives the house person the opportunity to sharpen their assertiveness and reinforce their boundaries when it comes to the Mars person in this connection, because it is mostly ultimately up to the house person whether they're going to accept the Mars energy in this house and whether they're going to let the Mars person in. If the house person does choose to accept and to let them in, the Mars person here will take the lead, initiating a lot of things and a lot of activities to do together and a lot of places to go to together, particularly with the 7th house person, who they really always want to do things with. Since the 7th house is the house of partnerships, the Mars person comes in here with a strong desire to partner up with the house person. And whenever the SYNASTRY overlay happens, the Mars person especially is the one that acts in pursuing the house person in a more eager and active, driven way. And the 7th house person is usually along for the ride, and this can be a couple that enjoys spending a lot of time together and doing lots of different things together. And their relationship is full of a lot of adventure. When it comes to the more challenging or negative side of this connection, or especially if Mars is negatively aspected, this can be seen in the Mars aggressiveness and combativeness being too intense for the house person especially to deal with, that it causes a lot of continual tension in the connection, and that leads to a lot of continual conflict happening. And so the house person may feel that it's too much for them, or they may not want to accept this or to deal with it. And this can lead to either the connection not starting, or it could lead to both of the partners going their separate ways. However, this connection can still show a very compatible connection. And both of the individuals, the 7th house person and the Mars person, are both very strong individuals. And the good qualities in both of the partners may be lined up with exactly what each of the partners wants in a partner, in an ideal partner. This connection shows an incredible amount of potential, especially if the Mars person can acknowledge and realize that the house person has a lot that they bring to the connection, and that they are also very valuable in this connection. In such case, the Mars person can come to find that they have really found a very supportive and independent and strong-minded partner in the house person, while the 7th house person can find that they find a partner who is ideal and courageous, decisive, and everything that they have dreamed of in a partner in the Mars person. Okay. Well, that does it for this video on having your Mars in your partner's 7th house. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to give this video a like, a share, a comment, and to subscribe. Well, that is where I love and leave you. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye, guys.